Thank you, Lord. Amen. Thank you, thank you, Pastor, for the message today. A very exciting message. Some of the things that they were teaching that affected me. I guess when you were talking about the morality of God, and you've been teaching us for a while, how we need to, it's just not man's morality. Even what we think is moral, it is not. We need to rise up and have the emotional compassion of God and his intellect and his morality. It's very good explanation. And then I think you were talking about the snake that bring shame.
Yes.
I thought that was very good and very interesting how, the man said it was a woman, the woman said it was a snake, didn't say anything. That whole explanation was very exciting and very interesting. Let me just see what other things I had written down. And then you did a little bit of explanation, which I thought was good. At least it affected my life, about how you can't walk away and think that you're going to keep all the blessings of God, and basically anything good in your life is a blessing of God. So anything positive and your life going in a good direction, it's so important to realize where all that is coming from. If you say, I decided to do something else, you're just walking away and you're not even.
Except that people that do that are usually deluded.
Yes, they think it's all their own will, their own actions that is making this come to pass. I thought that was very important. And then the you did the exhortation on Doreen's message. I thought was very good, and how very interesting how it's 4 years later and they're getting so much out of those, and that's when
it wasn't ready 4 years ago.
Yeah, no, that was pretty amazing. And then thank you for the alternate translation, which I really have to go over again. It's so different and so powerful, and then just the disentanglement of the soul, how you were emphasizing that we don't get twisted, we don't get tangled up.
The exact opposite.
Yeah, it's the exact opposite. I thought it was just excellent. So thank you so much.
You're welcome.
Thank you for the message today. There were a couple points that I really thought were interesting, especially when you were talking about the bloodline dripping down, like when we talked about, or when Christians talk about the blood and the blood dripping down. I just thought that what you said about that was very interesting. That it sounds very ghoulish, like you said, but it doesn't really mean physical blood. It means like the genetics and the life of God and the bloodline. So I thought that was a very interesting distinction. And then when you were talking about Doreen and just her thoughts and how matched they are at this point, like she's come to some conclusions that are very similar to this ministry, and just her talking about moving the planets. And I thought that was a very interesting exhortation as well. And swarming and moving creatures in the sea, and I just thought that was a really interesting exhortation too. So thank you for the message.
You're very welcome.
And Debbie wrote in, she said she was blessed by the message, especially when you were talking about ascending to a higher spiritual level to overcome attacks on us, and also Genesis 1. Thank you, Pastor.
You're welcome.
And that seems to be it for today.
Okay.